This video is called Hey, Where's My Hay? Design Fictions in Horse-Computer Interaction. Before we get started, just remember that this is a thought experiment. It's designed to be provocative and to make you think about things in an animal-centered way. Working from first principles, can you really imagine what it's like to be a horse? To see through their eyes? To live in a field with a herd of other horses, experiencing the weather and living in the moment? What would your priorities be? What is design or speculative fiction? It's writing, sketching, performing, or even singing about a speculative situation and or artifact that may never exist in order to better understand the real design space in the here and now. It can be thought of as a design tool that stimulates, provokes outside-the-box solutions. For this project, I sketched and specified 4 different design fictions, trying to imagine what it might actually be like to be a horse. The intention is not to present these designs as serious reflections of equine requirement. Remember, this is a thought experiment. Its intention is to reveal quite how strange the priorities of a horse might appear to a human animal. To remind the human interface designer that their studies and emphasis must honestly reflect what the horse wants and needs. We will now look at one of the design fictions. This is called Backs to the Wind Boys, a weather-responsive shelter for the British climate. Horses are very sensitive to the weather. This horse and his herd have free access to a field shelter building. The horses would like a shelter on a revolving pedestal which can be moved either by a motor or allowed to freewheel. The shelter will have 5 modes: wind avoid, wind seek, sun track, shade track and lock, controlled by a nose touch interface panel sited outside the shelter. A good starting point for putting oneself in the place of a non-human is to understand his or her ethology, that is to say, a species' normal repertoire of behaviours as displayed under natural conditions and shaped by evolutionary pressures. Therefore, it's useful for a designer to make him or herself aware of a non-human's typical behaviours as reflections of their underlying motivations. This then provides a framework to begin hypothesizing the non-human partner's contribution to any process of co-design. For researchers and designers working in the field of animal-computer interaction, design fiction is possibly something that we should all try before we get carried away with the ideas, the gadgets that inspire and excite us all. For the process to be truly authentic, we must truly be doing this for the benefit of the non-human. Think about your target species. What do they want? What do they need? Can you truly see through their eyes?